The nutritionist said I should eat root vegetables. Said if I could get down 13 turnips a day, I would be grounded, rooted, so my head would not keep flying away to where the darkness lives. The psychic told me my heart carries too much weight. So for $20, she'd tell me what to do. I handed her the 20. She said, "Stop worrying, darling. You will find a good man soon." The first psychotherapist said I should spend 3 hours a day sitting in a dark closet with my eyes closed and my ears plugged. I tried it once, but couldn't stop thinking about how gay it was to be sitting in the closet. The yogi told me to stretch everything but the truth. So to focus on the out-breath, said everyone finds happiness if they can care more about what they give than what they get. The pharmacist said Klonopin, Lamictal, lithium, Xanax. The doctor said an antipsychotic might help me forget what the trauma said. The trauma said, don't write this poem. Nobody wants to hear you cry about the grief inside your bones. But my bones said, Tyler Clemente dove into the Hudson River convinced he was entirely alone. My bones said, write the poem. To the lamplight, considering the riverbed, to the chandelier of your faith hanging by a thread, to every day you cannot get out of bed, to the bullseye of your wrist, to anyone who has ever wanted to die. I have been told sometimes the most healing thing we can do is remind ourselves over and over and over other people feel this too. The tomorrow that has come and gone and it has not gotten better. When you are half finished writing that letter to your mother that says, I swear to God I tried, but when I thought I'd hit bottom, it started hitting back. There is no bruise like the bruised loneliness kicks into the spine. So let me tell you, I know there are days when it looks like the whole world is dancing in the streets where you break down like the doors of their looted buildings. You are not alone and wondering who will be convicted of the crime of insisting you keep loading your grief into the chamber of your shame. You are not weak just because your heart feels so heavy. I have never met a heavy heart that wasn't a phone booth with a red cape inside. Some people will never understand the kind of superpower it takes for some people to just walk outside some days. I know my smile looks like a gutter on a falling house, but my hands are always holding tight to the ripcord of believing a life can be rich like the soil, can make food of decay, turn wound into highway, pick me up in a truck with that bumper sticker that says it is no measure of good health to be well adjusted to a sick society. I have never trusted anyone with the pulled back bow of my spine the way I trust the ones who come undone at the throat, screaming for their pulse to find the fight to pound. 4 nights before Tyler Clemente jumped from the George Washington Bridge, I was sitting in a hotel room in my own town, calculating exactly what I had to swallow to keep a bottle of sleeping pills down. What I know about living is the pain is never just ours. Every time I hurt, I know the wound is an echo, so I keep listening for the moment when the grief becomes a window, when I can see what I couldn't see before through the glass of my most battered dream. I watched a dandelion lose its mind in the wind, and when it did, it scattered 1,000 seeds. So the next time I tell you how easily I come out of my skin, don't try to put me back in. Just say, here we are, together at the window, aching for it to all get better, but knowing there is a chance our hearts may have only just skinned their knees. Knowing there is a chance the worst day might still be coming. Let me say right now for the record, I am still gonna be here, asking this world to dance, even if it keeps stepping on my holy feet. You stay here with me, okay? You stay here with me, raising your bite against the bitter dark, your bright longing, your brilliant fist of loss. Friend, if the only thing we have to gain in staying is each other, my God, that is plenty. My God, that is enough. My God, that is so much for the light to give. Each of us at each other's backs, whispering over and over and over, live, live, live.
drop of whatever elixir you were sold. It's poison. Let go of knowing your life will die, or become as old as your grandmother when she died, and you will either die or watch. Let go like your dog will have to, asleep for the last time on the cool metal of a vet's table. I read that 90% of dog owners can't even allow themselves to enter that room. Let go like the 10% who choose to say goodbye, like my mom did, the only sibling my grandmother allowed into her own slow departure, frail and still changing my grandfather's diapers. Let go like the water from the river it loved, getting salty, traveling the world, belonging to no one. Let go like the capitalists who buy fresh water sources will have to when they force us to let go their heads from their shoulders, like the earth, which will let us go from her own desiccated fingers so that she can buy a gym membership and block us on IG and finally get her shit together, because we are like the fucking worst and we know it but don't know how to stop, which makes it even fuckier. So let go of your hopes to be here tomorrow, even as you try desperately to stay, of your expectation to grow old together, even as you bring your pregnant wife tea from the kitchen. Today is the only one. We've said it 1,000 billion times, but seriously, let go of your bullshit reasons for not apologizing or accepting apologies, for keeping your heart in the leather sack of an archive in a library where only PhDs can check out your heart and have to use gloves when they hold it. Let go of ever not being a kid, no matter how many masks you have procured. You're a stupid dumbass, and it's lovely and terrible and the only person that you get to be. So even if you don't have the land, pick up the shovel, then let it go. I liked the way the beat sniffed around the speakers like a dog searching for the right place to shit. My butt was against my blue jeans, against the ripped leather of some couch, listening to some beautiful poet profess what they dreamt about once, because we are scared to write out the new dream, because they are happening right now. Which is a good time to tell you that I am not alone. I'm next to one hot cup of soup. She could melt the wax off the whip if you catch my baseball. Now I don't know her. Just two people, one couch, and a bundle of old dreams. But I cross my left leg in her direction, like a knight if the couch were a chessboard. And in my newest dream, I think I see her see me. I think I see her adjust her butt against her pants against the leather right now, which is a good time to tell you that my heart has not been working right. It's a cold bowl of wax. It could freeze the juice off a mango. I have been carrying this pistachio in my ribs for months. I have been trusting people only when I write about them. I have been straight to voicemail. I have been sewing a dress from all of these books and wearing it to my one-man prom. And I don't know what her hair smells like, but I want to. And I don't know what her mother's name is, but I want to send her an email questionnaire. I want to I want to reach my arm to the right now, which is a good time to tell you that she is two ladies, and only one I got an email from that said she only met me, but she knew me. Only one I got an email from that said she only knew me, but she loved me. And I said, I don't believe in magic outside of my poems. I said, you can't love me. All I did was write a book. And she still wrote back. Only one did I like the comment she made on someone else's Facebook status. And it isn't the one right here, but my elbows heard the beat ride out the speakers on horseback, and my neck got yanked by some invisible lasso, and I am talking to the air with my entire body. And if I was waiting for the perfect time to say, how do you do? If I was waiting for an invitation to a dinner party, for someone to make a flowchart saying trust is a risk, like poetry, for a sign to spark in the back of all these old dreams that said, John, let it ride, to hit send until I already had a transcript of the reply. I am already 30, old enough to know one day my heart will shut down altogether, and I get to choose for what? So on this bus in Queens, she tells me the MTA is my So on this bus in Queens, she tells me the MTA is mafia. People don't keep their receipts on their Metro cards, stupids. Then your card don't work, and what do you got? And she's speaking my language right now. My card don't work, right? I just tell the booth lady or whatever, and each time they give you this envelope, right? We're sorry your card don't work and shit. Here's the form you got to mail. But I don't mail the form, right? Because they let you go through. Tricky though, right? Because you got to remember who you hit already. I'm not walking 10 blocks to the next station in this neighborhood. Ha! So I flip the game on them, right? I gotta pull my hair up like this, or buy some sunglasses, or talk like this. I tell them I'm from England and my car is broken. Oh, just hey, America. And the booth lady's like, oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad visit, because I got my bag with me and shit, right? And I can't be like, don't feel bad, booth lady, I'm just trying to get on the train, because I'm trying to get on the train, right? These cards here are just too expensive. I gotta ask my husband for money for more Metros, but he don't do shit. He just smokes weed. Like, that's the only shit he do. He's Dominican. He tells me his parents are wiring him money, but then he just smokes weed. Now people think that's just some heroin shit, but you can be addicted to weed. Like, I've never seen anyone have more reasons to smoke. He'll be like, I gotta smoke. And I'm like, why? And he's like, cause you just woke me up. This dude just made me so mad. I gotta smoke. That girl's wearing jeans. I gotta smoke. Spring break. I gotta smoke. And he ain't even in school. It wasn't enough a while ago. We started fucking with cocaine. I said, you can't do that in this house. Not around our beautiful daughter. Her name is Jaquela. Now he's better on that shit now, and I love him. And people tell me, why you ain't leave him when you know he ain't shit? And it ain't that they're wrong. It's just they don't know. And you can be right and not know at the same time, right? You see that dude screaming in the front up there? She whispers, he's crack. He's from my old neighborhood. Always in public decreeing some shit. He needs to decree some shit on his time. Stop decreeing shit on my time. It's 2 o'clock. I got a place to be. Now my husband's 25 and don't do shit. I like some young though, right? I'm a cougar or like a cougara. Can't fuck with the old ones smelling like Bengay and shit. Ha! I need him with that stamina. Yo, you getting on that train? Man, that train ride's so long, you get off a year older than you got on. Better have 4 books or some shit. No train, not for me, not Thursdays. But I'll see you later though, baby. And I say, yo, you know you're a poet, right? And I think she thought I said prophet. Yo, I know that's true. I know that.